Hi, what's your name?
I'm Shelby Martiniak.
Okay, Shelby, as you go on this journey of raising money and getting the word out about childhood cancer and raising money for St. Baldrick's, what has been the hardest thing about having cancer?
People not believing or thinking that I'm actually sick,
Why do you think that is?
because to them I don't look sick.
And what do you think looking sick looks like to other people?
Like being bald or just not looking healthy and not being able to do the same things that they are.
Okay. What is your favorite memory of your cancer journey?
Meeting fellow cancer patients and their families, like at the hospitals or at camp, just because we can bond so much easier and it builds lifelong friendships because we know what we're going through.
Good. What have you learned about you, your strengths and your weaknesses as you've gone through this?
Strengths would be that, it's kind of opened my eyes, so some things that may seem big are actually quite small compared to having cancer, or just going through, being in the hospital all the time. That'd be a strength. A weakness would be not understanding or not seeing people's views of why they leave when I was diagnosed with cancer.
What do you mean people left when you were diagnosed?
When I was diagnosed, people just stopped calling me, stopped texting me, just stopped communicating with me in general. And I still don't understand why.
What are your thoughts about your family?
They're really strong, despite what they've been dealt.
Who are some of the people that have made an impact on you during your cancer journey and why?
Delaney Clements, because she had relapsed 5 times and she was still the bubbly, happy person, even though she knew she wasn't going to make it.
So it was her spirit
Yeah.
Okay. What goal or goals do you have for this next year and in the future?
My goal is to spread the word about childhood cancer and to raise more money for it.
What advice would you give to kids and parents and cancer siblings, so people that have to deal with cancer in their lives? What advice do you have for them?
See if you can find camps or support groups or something, because you get to know these people that are going through the same things you're going through, and even though they have cancer or their child or sibling has cancer, they're still happy people, and it makes it a lot easier.
What advice would you give to the rest of people out there that aren't in this situation?
Be grateful for what you have and to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Thank you, EHS and the Elizabeth community, for working with St. Baldrick's and raising money for childhood cancer.
And what about you? Do you have a message of your own that maybe you live by?
A message I came up with a few years ago is everybody has their battles even though you can't see them.
And how should we treat people during the day, do you think, when we see them in the halls or at work?
Just be kind to them, because you never know. Because it could be that they're having a really tough day or something's happened to them or their family and they just need someone. So be nice and be there for them.
And I heard you have a hashtag. What's your hashtag and what's the meaning behind it?
Hashtag if they can, I can. I came up with it because a lot of people were kind of telling me that I couldn't do things that they could because I was sick and they were healthy. And it's just kind of proving them wrong, that just because I'm sick doesn't mean I'm any different from you.
Good. Thank you very much.